everyone, it's Naina from Angelic Echoes and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to bring in messages from the angels and the universe of what is it that they would like us to know for whoever's watching. So this deck here that I'm bringing in is the notes from the universe on love and connection. Beautiful deck. And then I want to bring in the angel whispers by Malone. And then I want to bring in this beautiful deck by our soul sister, Sandra. So thank you, angels, guides, ascended masters from 5D and above. What message do the angels and guides and ascended masters have for all those that are watching today? What message can we get for everyone? Thank you. What guidance can we get for everyone watching? Thank you. Let's do it this way. Okay. Thank you, angels. And what messages can we get from the angel whispers of love? Thank you so much, angels. Cool. So let's see what the angels want us to know. So let's start with the messages from the universe. So love is the reason. So you're probably watching this because love is the reason. And love is the reason why we're born. Love is the reason that we do what we do. Love is the core essence of our being. And whatever it is that you're inquiring about, love is the reason. So if you're inquiring about a person that you love, your twin flame, your soulmate, and you're wondering what is it that you need to do, or why are they doing what they're doing, or how can you mend a relationship, love is the answer to all of your questions. Even if this is related to some dispute or conflict you're having with anybody, whether it's at home, at work, or in any relationship, love is the reason and love is the answer to all mending and to all healing. Our existence is here because of love. Love is the main essence of who we are. So always look through the eyes of love, respond with love, and understand that love has the power to heal anything, because it is the essence of who we are. Honor thyself. And this is important because we always tend to overgive and, at the expense of our own happiness. And this message is guiding you to make sure that you also take care of yourself. Honor thyself. Honor how you feel. Self-care is very important. Self-love is equally important. It's only when you actually able to give to yourself are you able to give to others, because you cannot give to others with an empty vessel. So it's important that you give yourself as much care and attention and focus and importance as you do to anyone that you love or anything else that's important to you in your life. Don't forget to look after yourself. It's very, very important to self-prioritize, and you will feel better for it, and it will give you the strength and inspiration and motivation to do more for others as well. Because when you in a state of happiness, and when you in a state of fulfillment because you give into yourself, when you feel whole, you are able to give more to others in a place of joy and not in a place of obligation. So it's important to honor thyself. And if anything is worrying you or troubling you, the message is you do not need to worry, because everything will work out in some way or the other. You don't have to worry about how it's going to work out. You don't have to worry about the details, but just know that it will work out in the best way possible for the highest good of everyone involved. And give your worries to the higher power, to God, to the divine. When you worry, it's a sign of you asking for help. And so reach out for help, because there is power in prayer. And whatever you're worrying about could also be an illusion as well, because we tend to worry about things that have not really happened. We worry about things that might not even happen. The chances of it happening might not even, might be very slim rather. So worrying also is a sign of focusing too much on the future and not living in the present. So it's important that you bring yourself into the present moment and breathe. So if you are worrying about anything, you're anxious about something, pray for help, but always breathe yourself back into the now, because the power is in the now. And whatever you're worrying about might not even materialize, because it is a false experience appearing real. So live in the present moment, trust that all will be well, and it will work out in the best way possible, and you are safe and loved. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. And this is saying that you are loved by everyone that you're surrounded by, and people seek your approval. So if you're undermining your own ability and your own potential, you do have the appeal for others to want your opinion, want your view. So this is a sign of not undermining yourself. Give yourself more credit and understand that you do have the power to actually be a light to others as well, because other souls do crave your approval. And you are magnificent as you are. So always remember that. You are magnificent as you are, and what you give off is what you will attract. So believe in yourself. And the more you believe in yourself, the more others will believe in you as well. So let's see what messages we have from Angel Whispers. So if you're trying to control a situation, understand that everyone has free will, and you've been guided to not control others. And this is very true. We always want to control things because we want it to turn out a certain way, but there might be a better plan for us that we don't fully understand. And by us trying to control things, we get in the way of probably a prayer that you've been praying for to be manifested, or manifestation that is close to manifesting in the physical world, or you are actually interfering with divine intervention. So the message here is that understand that everybody has free will. Everyone has free will, because this is a school of life. This is a school of soul growth. And when people have free will, they are learning through their own journey and experiences of whatever it is that they need to learn and heal. And the best way is to actually allow them to find the answers themselves, to be able to learn through their own experiences without you trying to control them and not allowing them to experience life to their fullest in the best way, in the highest good for their own growth. So you as a person also has free will in this. And if anyone's trying to control you, understand that you have free will to create your own destiny. And what you give out to others, comes back to you. So if you want to have free will in how you want to create your destiny, allow others to have the same. So controlling a situation could be to your detriment is what I'm feeling the message is here. So try to allow others to learn in the best way they know how for their own soul growth, because at the end of the day, it will all work out as it's meant to at the right time. Peace is just a thought away. And sometimes we forget this. And one of the things that I've been practicing myself is to try and always bring myself in the present moment when my mind wanders off into the future or in the past, because that's where the worry, anxiety, pain, or regret, or sometimes it's not even pain, it's even beautiful memories lie, but it's moments that have passed. And it's good to actually reminisce on wonderful, happy moments, but it is also even better to be in the complete present moment. And it's very hard to control your thoughts, but if you're consciously aware that you are drifting into the past and future, you can bring yourself back into the present moment, which will give you that peace. Peace of being in the present moment, because the only moment that actually matters is this very moment right now. So peace is just a thought away. Is also saying that your mind can be it can be a power tool when you focus on something you desire to manifest, but it can also be your enemy because it creates confusion. It gives you false impressions of what might be that might not even happen. It puts you in a state of fear, doubt, insecurity, and all of the lower energy vibrational thoughts that you want to actually stay away from. But you have the power to overcome them by spending time in nature, meditating, bring yourself into the present moment, and understand that you have that power at any given point in time. If you're feeling worried about something, anxious about something, or you are going into, if you're in pain about something, or you're going into a lower vibration energy of something bringing you down, or something troubling you, or even if you're stressed out about something, whether it's even work related, or any situation that's troubling you, understand that peace is a thought away. And the message coming through here is also that in order to also feel at peace, you can also trust in the divine, in the higher power, in God, by praying for help and surrendering that to the higher power so that you can be at peace, trusting that help is just a prayer away. Have compassion for another. And I think this is what we all need to learn in our daily lives with anyone that we interact with, because you always have a choice to look at things from a perspective of empathy or from a perspective of judgment. And we tend to judge very easily. But if you understand that any behavior from another person is underpinned by some sort of wound or ignorance or a lack of understanding, or something that is out of their control because of their own experiences, maybe their upbringing, or lack of self-awareness because of their spiritual maturity, whatever the reason may be, you would find it easier to have compassion for another, because compassion comes from a place of understanding at a very deep level what is actually going on, and not looking at it at a superficial level. And that's what we need to practice more of, is understanding that when somebody acts in a way that does not feel good, understand that they have their own challenges and they're dealing with their own inner issues or demons, and they are doing the best they can. And if you look at it at a much deeper level, you could understand what it is and you would have compassion for another. So let's always look at things from a place of compassion before judgment. And this world will definitely be a better place. So the angels are saying you are not doing your life alone. We, your angels, are right by your side, holding your hand and walking with you. And this is so true. Just because we can't always see the divine forces behind many things that we can't explain in life, does not mean that the help isn't there. If you look beyond your five senses, you will find when connecting with your core self, with your soul, when you're aware, especially when your consciousness has risen, you will see that actually you are being guided all the time through sign synchronicities. Your soul is even guiding you when you connect with your inner self. You get answers that you need when you sit in solitude. But also, when you pray for help, your prayers will be answered in a way that you would not even expect, because you are being heard, you are watched over, and you are never walking anything alone. You're never walking any path or journey alone. Angels are always right by your side. The divine is right by your side. God is with you. God is within you. And when you understand that, you have the bravery, courage, and strength to conquer any obstacle, and you're able to feel safe, but also you will not ever feel alone. You will not feel alone because you know that you are never alone. So trust in this. And the next message we have is, what is meant for you will not pass you by. Release any fear that tries to creep in, bringing in any doubt, and have faith. And this is speaking to destiny. What is meant for you will not pass you by, meaning have faith in that. Have faith that if a person, a job, or anything that you're desiring is meant for you, you will have it. But you will not have it when you want to have it. You will have it when it's the right time to have it. But it will not pass you by. That's the message. You will have it. You just need to be patient, and you need to trust in a higher force, God, a higher power, and the angels, that it will come at the right time, and do not lose hope and faith. So if this is about a person that you love, a twin flame, understand that it will not pass you by. What's meant for you will be yours. And if you have faith and trust in that, that in itself will bring the power to bring it into your reality sooner than you expect, without needing to chase it. Your divine love connection comes from the Creator. So trust the Creator to bring it in all for you in the right divine timing. And this is exactly what we spoke about now. That your connection and your love connection, so this is about a love connection. It is ordained by a higher power. And you have to trust that that higher power, Creator or God, will bring it in for you at the right time. So we always, our ego always wants everything now, because again, we go into worry and fear about time is running out, and I want to do this, and I want to have this with my person, and I want to share this with my person. And, sometimes it's the biological clock ticking if you're a female watching, or you feel like you don't have enough time. But obviously, the divine would know better how much time you have, whether you will have sufficient time to have what you want, and what is it that you're actually learning by not having it right now, because that's the lesson. The lesson is to accept what is, to be able to move past your fears and egos, to be able to breathe yourself into the present moment, and to be able to trust a higher power. Your faith is being tested, and in terms of trust, your faith is being tested in terms of trusting a higher power, that it will come in at the right time. Because again, nothing will pass you that is meant for you. Having unwavering faith, even when you don't see any results, is what will actually result in you seeing your dreams come true. So this is exactly what we're saying, what we've said in the previous messages. These messages are all aligning, that you need to have unwavering faith even if you can't see results. And when you do, you will feel at peace. You will feel at peace. You will be able to have compassion as well. And you will be able to be in your power, to be able to also attract the right things. Because remember, the energy you're giving off is also what you're going to attract. So you need to believe in order to see results as well. And the message here is guiding you to have unwavering faith, even if you don't see results, because you must have faith. This is all about having faith. And when you do have faith, you will not be disappointed. So that's the message. I hope this was useful and helpful to you. I've also learned a lot from this reading myself. And every day is a day of learning. You never stop learning in the school of life. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate your support. And I hope you have a lovely day or evening wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching. Namaste.